When people hear the word secret, they often think about a hidden affair, a hidden bank account, or a major betrayal. But secrets can be just a quiet room in a house full of noise, a place where the soul gets to play with its toys. Yeah, it's just a quiet in the pocket. Keep it locked, keep it low. Not a shadow on the pavement, just a place for me to grow. We all need a little space to breathe, a little room to move, a little mystery in the mix to keep the rhythm in the groove. My grandmother had a garden that she wouldn't let us touch. Didn't mean she didn't love us, it just meant she needed much less of the world's fingerprints on her petals and her leaves. She was just the architect of the quiet that she weaves. It ain't about the hiding, it's about the sacred space. A little bit of holy ground in a very public place. Yeah, it's just a quiet in the pocket. Keep it locked, keep it low. Not a shadow on the pavement, just a place for me to grow. We all need a little space to breathe, a little room to move, a little mystery in the mix to keep the rhythm in the groove. Some things are just for you, not because you're doing wrong, but because you're staying strong. Build your walls, find your peace. Yeah, just keeping it quiet. Personal borders, you know. Peace of mind is the real bank account. Long Beach, we out. Long Beach, we out. Stay breezy.
Georgia, Georgia.
Yo, just pulled up to the Love Palace. Ain't no cap here, just facts and feels. D and Kellz on the mic, we talking ships, all kinds. Pull up and unpack. Just into friendships that held me down through the struggle. Companions who dipped when I stepped out the bubble. Family ties that tug, some tight, some frayed. But we lay it all out, let the truth get played. No judgment, just lessons on velvet chairs. We speak from the gut, raw love, stripped bare. Goddessdee, got that glow like sage in the wind. Queen Kellz hit the mic, truth spilling again.
Ships, we talk it, we walk it. No filters, just real. Love Palace, the spot where your soul can heal. All them ties, all those vibes, we ain't letting them drown. We lift ships up, never tear them down.
Situationships with benefits and blurred lines. Late night convos that redefine mind. Friend turns to foe, they turn to ghost. But we speak on it all, toast to the growth. Auntie vibes with a twist, drop gems in the mist. Got a palace full of wisdom, come get you a fix. Mic check, soul check, what's your connection? We the pulse of the people, every vibe gets a section. This ain't no gossip, this is gospel with glitter. A sanctuary for the stories they told you to bury. Let your voice rise, let your pain breathe, let your ship dock here.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the ships. where we have real conversations about the relationships that shape our lives. Tonight, we're talking about something that exists in almost every friendship, every family, and every romantic relationship at some point. It's them secrets. Now, when people hear the word secret, they often think about a hidden affair, a hidden bank account, or a major betrayal. But secrets can be much smaller than that. Sometimes a secret is a feeling you never express. Sometimes it's hurt you never shared. And sometimes it's a fear, a mistake, or a truth you're afraid others won't accept. The reality is, secrets have power. They affect how we communicate, how we trust, how we love, and how we connect. The more important the secret is, the more influence it tends to have on the relationship. Influence. A person may be physically present in your life, right here, right now in your life, but they're hiding major parts of who they are. Emotional intimacy becomes difficult to maintain when you're in a romantic relationship. Now, I'm going to warn y'all, this content, we're going to ask a lot of self-reflecting questions.
Absolutely.
So go ahead and write them down if you want to come to the Q&A after that, because we decided to start asking questions during this part so then y'all can have them for the Q&A.
Yes, please.
But we're going to be asking a lot of self-reflecting questions about this topic of secrets.
Man, because I'm telling you that because authentic relationships do require authenticity. If we're not consistently filtering ourselves, hiding important truths, or avoiding difficult conversations, people aren't really connecting with the real us. They're connecting with a version of us that we've chosen to show them. So over time, secrets can create emotional distance. They can confuse. They can make people even question their instincts. They can even lead to mistrust, or even when no one can explain exactly why. So tonight, we're going to explore what secrets do in a romantic relationship, in a family relationship, and also in a friendship. And we're going to discuss the psychology behind secrecy, whether all secrets are harmful, and what our secrets might reveal about ourselves. So you know what? Let's dive right into this important conversation.
Yes. So, Kellz, we're diving into this conversation, okay? We're going to talk about how secrets create emotional distance in those romantic relationships. I'm going to go ahead and take that one for you, you know.
Man, I think I'll blow up.
So I really want y'all to focus on how secrets is not always what, like we said, it is at the beginning. One of the first things secrets create in a romantic relationship is going to be distance, right?
Yep.
Because most people think emotional distance happens because some couples stop talking, stop spending time together, or stop showing affection, even though those are important. But emotional distance can begin long before any of those things happen. Can you imagine being in a relationship when one partner is carrying a major secret? It could be a financial problem. Maybe it's a communication with an ex, right? Maybe it's addiction, a fear, a major life concern they haven't shared. Every day, you're going to interact with your partner or carrying information that have intentionally chosen not to reveal.
Man.
So, yeah. Because once you start doing that over time, there you begin managing the secret inside of the relationship. Their thoughts become divided, and part of their energy, this is important, goes toward maintaining closeness, while other part goes toward protecting the hidden truths.
You spend all your energy. That's what it is. You spend all your energy trying to hide the secret. When here's the thing, I'm just gonna be honest with you because I'm the type of person I know that, and I'm a Cancer, so you guys know that you can say some things. I just give me the truth. All I want is the truth. And people say, man, people don't want the truth. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. People just got to be strong enough to handle it and take it.
That's phrase. You can't handle the truth. It's true because some people can't handle the truth, but you got to learn how to handle it.
You got
navigate.
But here's the thing: people don't want to navigate the truth. People want to say, "Oh my goodness, let me just hide it because I want to make sure you're safe."
Yeah, I was thinking about your feelings.
I don't want to hurt you.
I don't want to put that on.
But here's the thing: is, I'm probably more hurt because you held the secret versus just telling it. Just tell it. Let me hurt them. Let me figure out if I want to deal with it. Plus, you telling it up front lets me know that maybe I could trust you because you're not willing to just hide a secret under all this stuff, right? And then it come out later. You told me up front, so I'm like, okay, you told me.
Yeah.
Okay, so then now how do we navigate dealing with it? You know what I mean? So now we got to dealing with whatever that situation is. And what's interesting is that the other partner often feels distance before they understand the reason for it. And that's because they may have noticed less vulnerability, fewer deeper conversations, less emotional openness. They may start to feel disconnected without even knowing why. So many people describe this feeling by saying, I don't know what's changed, but something definitely feels different. Because because I'm a Cancer and but you're a great empath too, and so that's kind of where we meet too, because we feel people's emotions and each other's emotions like deeply, and sometimes it could be a gift or a curse, or sometimes it could be a curse,
right?
And that's because emotional intimacy requires honesty. The more significant that the secret is, the harder it becomes to maintain a genuine closeness. For y'all, I got a question. Okay. All right. So, have you ever felt emotionally distant from someone you loved, even though they were physically present? Have y'all? Have you ever felt emotional distance from somebody that was actually physically there? What are the signs you may have realized that something's changed? Well, one of the hardest things to admit is when we're carrying something that's weighing down on us. And sometimes we convince ourselves that we're protecting others by staying silent, and you're not. And you're not. And sometimes we're just really protecting ourselves from the discomfort.
Right.
But the thing is, on the other side of that discomfort, that's where growth will begin. So when you're willing to examine what it is that we're carrying and asking whether it is helping us or is it hurting us?
Oh, that was a lot. That's deep. Because tonight we're exploring the hidden cost of the secret and how they affect every single relationship in our lives. So let's talk about how secrets breed distress. Distress in a relationship. Distress. Distress. Distress almost sounds like distress.
Yeah. So
we're still talking about romantic.
We're still in the romantic section, right? But trust is the foundation of every every romantic relationship. I'm gonna tell you, without trust, love will struggle to survive. And when a secret enters the relationship, trust often becomes the first casualty. You know,
It'd be like this. Oh no, wrong one. I'm sorry, y'all. You'd be like, yeah.
We train wreck crash.
Mm-hmm.
The challenge is that trust isn't only broken when a secret is discovered. Trust can begin to deteriorate long before the truth even comes out. And now, as human beings, we're observant. We notice change in behavior, we notice inconsistencies, and we notice stories that don't even add up. Where he been?
Man.
A partner may not know exactly what's being hidden, but I'm gonna tell you right now, they can often sense it, that something is not being shared. Baby, why are you feeling that way? What's going on?
Right.
You don't seem like yourself.
So when you start feeling that, that's when that suspicion starts kicking in, right? It starts beginning to kick in right at that time. So one unanswered question becomes several unanswered questions. One inconsistency becomes a pattern people start paying attention to. Before long, a partner begins wondering whether they're getting the full truth about other things as well. Whew. That's so true.
But I don't even know what to say because I'm like,
that's not true. Right.
Okay.
So even if the secret itself isn't relationship ending, the uncertainty can be extremely damaging. People often forgive mistakes. When they struggle to forgive, it's feeling manipulated or intentionally excluded from the truth.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this? Do you think discovering a secret is more painful than the secret itself? And as you ask that, think about why or why not. Do you think that discovering a secret is more painful than the secret itself? And then ask yourself why or why not. You already said it a little bit.
Yeah, but I didn't go. I'll blow up.
I hope y'all taking notes and we're getting this so we can have these.
I'll tell y'all more on the Q&A.
Yeah, y'all gotta come to the Q&A, and this is questions. We're doing this so you can have questions and we can ask these. And we want to hear you guys' point of view as well. So one of the saddest consequences of secrecy is inauthenticity. Being inauthentic.
Yes.
Many people desperately want deep love and meaningful connection. Yet they hide the very things that will allow someone to truly know them. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's why I said Q&A. That's the code word for tonight. If we go off, we ain't got to go off yet. Q&A.
We're just gonna stop ourselves. But we're hiding significant parts of ourselves. We're asking people to connect with a careful, edited version of who you are. When we're hiding things of ourselves, parts of ourselves, we're asking people to connect with the edited version of who you are.
You ain't even your whole self. Who are you? That's why when people be like, I don't even know who you are.
I don't even know who you are anymore. I don't know who you are. Hey,
that's the truth. Hey, it is what it is. I don't know you.
So the relationship could look healthy on the surface, on the outside, but underneath it lacks complete honesty.
And I'm gonna tell you that authentic love requires risk. It requires allowing someone to see your flaws, your fears, and your mistakes, and also your insecurities. So without vulnerability, there is no intimacy. You limit that. A person may love the image that you've created because they often do.
Yeah.
They see you, ooh, look at you.
Right.
But they can't fully love the parts they never been allowed to see.
Hmm.
So don't just look and be like, oh yeah, you like that. You don't even know what's behind that. Right? This is why some people feel lonely, even while they're in a relationship. Their partner is present, the relationship exists, but their authentic self remains hidden though. So let me ask y'all another. Have you ever felt like someone loved the version of you presented rather than the real you? Got that? Have you ever felt like someone loved the version that you presented to them or the real you, flaws and all? Okay? Because the strongest relationships aren't built because two people are perfect. They're built because two people are willing to be real. As they say 100. Right? Perfection creates pressure. Authenticity creates connection. We're continuing our conversation about the impact of secrets in love. All right? So, secrets damage commitment.
In romantic relationships, we
In romantic,
we spend the time on this
they
romantic.
almost had me do the Bill Cosby.
In romantic
relationships. Okay. Commitment is more important than staying together. Commitment means choosing honesty, accountability, and partnership through, not before, not after, not in or out, through life challenges. But you know what secrets do? Weaken it. They weaken the commitment because they create separate realities. One person's making a decision based on complete information, and the other person is making a decision based on incomplete information. That's not a true partner.
Right. So imagine agreeing to build a future with someone while important facts are hidden. It could be debt, addiction, dishonesty, or hidden intentions. The relationship is operating from an uneven foundation. The longer secrets exist, the harder genuine commitment becomes because commitment requires mutual trust and transparency. People cannot fully commit to what they don't fully understand.
That's what bombs can drop.
Well, people cannot fully commit to what they don't fully understand. So ask yourself, can someone truly be committed to a relationship while constantly hiding information?
Important
information, right? So growth requires honesty, whether you're building a business, healing from past experiences, or improving your relationship. Progress begins while you're willing to face what's real. The truth may be uncomfortable for a moment, but avoidance can be uncomfortable for years. So let's take a pause here before we continue this discussion. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe to both our channels here at the Love Palace and Holistic Royalty by Kellz. And y'all think about all these things we are discussing, and we'll be right back after these messages.
I'll be right back.
You are now tuned in.
Collaboration over competition. It's the family, COC, and the world gonna know.
Let's go.
Collaboration over competition. I told y'all, baby, let's go. COC, and the world gonna know.
Fire. It's big COC.
Collaboration over competition. I am the music and sound behind the COC, baby. Let's go. COC, and the world gonna know.
They try to write us off like a bad check. They try to overshadow.
Collaboration over competition. Blessings on blessings on blessing. You already know. Let's go. COC, and the world gonna know.
Collaboration over competition. What up, fam? COC, and the world gonna know.
Let's go. It's big COC energy, fam.
The COC, and the world gonna know.
Let's go.
Voices in the darkness.
Yeah.
Bring the
Listen. COC fire continue to shine bright. It's shining all day and it's shining all night. Let's go. COC fire.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us. So we're continuing our conversation about secrets and how they impact our friendships, family relationships, and romantic partnerships.
So now, we didn't talk about romantic side. We're going to talk about the family now, the familia, okay? Because family secrets often last longer than any type of secret, because sometimes they're protected by many generations, multiple generations.
Mm.
Many families have stories nobody discusses. The family conflicts, financial problems, past betrayals, abuse, addiction, and abandonment. Entire generations may participate in keeping certain truths hidden.
The problem is that secrets create division. Some family members know the truth, while others don't. Some feel included, others feel excluded. People begin forming opinions and making decisions without access to the full story. Eventually, misunderstandings become normal. Relationships become strained, and then resentment grows. And family members may not even understand the real source of the tension.
Sure.
Now, let me ask you, have you ever learned a family secret that completely changed how you view your family history?
That's a good question. That's a real good one.
Let us know. So, family secrets and generational trauma. One of the most powerful effects of a family secret is generational trauma. Now, let me tell y'all something. Trauma don't just disappear because people stop talking about it.
Right. Okay.
In many cases, it simply changes forms.
Mhm.
Children grow up sensing pain they don't even understand. They inherit fears that they cannot even explain. And then what happens after that? They start to repeat the patterns that they were never consciously chose.
That's so true. Because many adults spend years trying to understand behaviors that originated long before they were born. When families avoid difficult truths, difficult conversations, healing becomes difficult because people don't understand what needs healing. Man, truth doesn't automatically erase trauma, but it provides clarity. And clarity creates the opportunity for healing and growth. Now, listen, y'all. Do you believe families heal more through openness or through silence? Think about that. How secrets limit spontaneity in friendship. Let's shift our focus to friendships because secrets affect. I thought I was going to sneeze the inner call. Excuse me, y'all.
Shoot, they do.
Let's focus on friendship because secrets affect friendships differently than they affect romantic relationships or family relationships. Excuse me. Let me get some more.
The thing I know that secrets in a friendship really tears it down.
Because go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
One thing people don't realize is that secret often limits spontaneity. So you think about your closest friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
The friendship that feels the most comfortable are usually the ones that you can relax with.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can laugh freely, speak openly with it constantly monitoring every word that comes out of your mouth, especially if you got potty mouths like us.
Man.
Excuse me. When someone is carrying a significant secret, the natural flow, it just begins to disappear. They may avoid certain topics. They may change the subject when specific issues come up and make a joke or something, and you be like, no, we need to talk about this.
Well, wait a minute.
They may hesitate before answering questions. They may become selective about what activities they start participating with you, trying to prevent the secret from being discovered.
Man. And then what happens over time is that the friendship starts to feel less natural.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then the person keeps the secret is consistently thinking in their head. They're calculating what to say, what not to say. Who knows what?
Mm-hmm.
How much information they can safely share. That mental effort creates distance. The friendship may still exist, but it begins losing the effortless quality that it makes friendships so valuable. Some people don't even realize why they no longer enjoy spending time together, but I do. They simply notice that the conversations don't flow the way they used to. No. But okay, so get this. Have you ever had a friendship where the conversation suddenly feels guarded or uncomfortable? You know, feel like the elephant is in the room? What do you think caused that shift? Well, life becomes exhausting when you're trying to manage multiple versions of yourself. First off.
Okay.
One version for work,
Mm-hmm.
one version for the family,
Mm-hmm.
one version for your friends, one version for your social media.
Mm.
There is something incredibly freeing. I'm telling you right now, when you show up as your authentic self and no longer feel like you need to have the reminder of which version of you people were trying to see. I got to.
That's a lot. You talking about most parts. Now, because
You say you
I
bipolar.
get the work one.
Yeah,
Because, you know,
yeah, because you ain't
we
showing.
can't
who
say,
you are.
you know, we can't talk like and be like, yo, and,
Yeah.
you know, especially in
Yeah.
certain jobs, corporate world,
Yeah,
especially.
yeah,
But that's just adapting to your environment.
yeah.
But having a different
Outside
version
of work though,
and family and a
you
version
get
for your
what you
friends,
get.
and then you come on social media and act okay, no.
No,
Okay, we're about to take a
and
break.
what we're gonna do?
We are in break. We about to take a break because we was about to go there. See, I caught us that time. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna finish this discussion about secrets because there's some things that's coming up. You're gonna be like, "Oh, I never thought about that." Right after these messages.
All right, y'all.
Welcome to the New Digs. This is our fresh home for holistic royalty, and I cannot wait to show you around. Come on in. Right here is the apothecary wall, rows of handcrafted oils, elixirs, and tonics. Every bottle is blended in-house, labeled in gold, and ready for your ritual. Slide over to each item is crafted to nurture you from the inside out. Whether you're here for a cup of comfort, a moment on the mat, or a jar of something indulgent, it's all about honoring yourself. Thanks for walking through with me. Can't wait to see you soon.
Plants on the altar, smoke in the air. She been healing while she.
Today, I'm creating my rheumatoid relief tincture, a companion product for pain and inflammation support, especially for joints, knees, and knuckles. This blend includes ginger, foxwellia, devil's claw, nettle leaf, ashwagandha, and glycerin. After the ingredients are infused, I have strained the mixture so I'm left with the herbal extract. Then I combine it with glycerin and gently blend it together. After that, I pour the finished tincture into 2-ounce dark green bottles, cap them, and give each one other tinctures with my special touch are available at TMOCessentials.com. Shop today.
I use it. I fill the dropper all the way up, then let the whole thing drop under my tongue. I do this first thing in the morning and again at night. It's that simple. If you like a cozy cup instead, scoop a teaspoon of the loose blend into a steeper, drop it into hot water, and let it brew for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Side in the chest, meditation in emotion. She don't overstep. If her body say yes, she don't second guess everything around her.
Holistic royalty. That's how Kellz be looking on her thing.
Buy some tinctures as well.
We got tinctures. Well, go ahead. She got them tinctures brewing up right now as we speak. Y'all.
Let me just send some shout outs to some folks. I'm not gonna say your names because I do keep your information confidential. Unless you tell me to tell your business, I keep it confidential. I want to give a special shout out and thank you for going to the website. Thank you for reaching out to me directly for all of your inside health needs. We got tinctures brewing right now in the lab that we'll go ahead and turn over for tomorrow. But y'all should really go to ShamakaEssentials.com and go on there and see what you compare. There's tinctures on there. If you have questions, we told y'all, ask us the questions. We'll go ahead and answer them. You have your inside coach over here that's also a consultation specialist, where she will go ahead and consult with you before you get to see me. And hey, we can make this happen. We're trying to heal one person at a time, but hey, don't let us tell it. Go ahead and watch the first.
That part. So welcome back to the ship. Let me do my Kelly pose. Tonight we're uncovering how secrets quietly shape the quality of our relationships and influence the way we connect with people we care about the most.
Now, let's talk about how secrets impede responsiveness in friendships.
Okay.
Okay. So, another way that secrets can impact friendships is by limiting responsiveness. Right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the greatest gifts friends can offer each other is support.
Sure.
Friendships celebrate our victories. Friends help us through challenges. Friends notice it when we're struggling. But support depends on information.
True. True.
If your friends don't know what's happening in your life, don't act like they do or that they should know. Because if they don't know what's going on in your life, ask yourself, can they fully support me?
You true. Said it with conviction too. I feel you on that. Let's say someone has experienced financial hardship.
Need $20.
Okay, hold that thought. Hit the cash app. You see it scrolling. If you give each of us 10, that's gonna equal 20. We in the same house. Okay. What if someone struggling with emotional struggles, relationship problems, or mental exhaustion, but choosing to keep everything hidden? Their friends may notice change in your behavior. I see a sudden change in your behavior, but not understand the cause.
I'm okay.
Instead of responding with compassion, they might become frustrated.
Damn, girl.
Right. Instead of offering support, they might feel rejected. So instead of helping, they might accidentally say something hurtful because they don't know the full story. Like, dang, what's wrong with you?
Why you
Why you tripping? Why you acting different? That's the one I get. Why you acting different?
Why are you letting somebody influence?
The friendship begins to suffer because communication has become incomplete. People often want understanding without providing the full context. And unfortunately, understanding becomes difficult when important information is missing.
Please, I'm telling you, that's why openness can be so powerful, right? You don't have to tell everyone everything. But when trusted friends understand what you're facing, they can respond more appropriately. Friendships become stronger when people have enough information to show up for each other effectively. So ask yourself, have you ever been upset with a friend only to discover later that they were dealing with something you knew nothing about?
Absolutely. I've been on both sides of the coin. So, do more secrets mean more worse interactions? Now, let's tackle that question. Many people wonder about that. Do more secrets automatically mean worse interaction? The answer isn't always black and white, like Michael Jackson said, y'all. Every secret isn't harmful. Every secret isn't harmful. Some information is private and doesn't negatively affect anyone else. However, as the number of meaningful secrets increases, relationship quality often decreases. You might ask why. Because every significant secret creates a barrier. One barrier may seem small, two may seem manageable, but eventually those barriers begin affecting communication, trust, and emotional intimacy.
Yeah, I could see that though, because I don't know how people manage whole lives outside of a whole life. How do you keep that a secret? Going to one part of the house or going wherever you go.
Hey,
or
baby.
just not even that. At work,
Yeah.
you're doing multiple things you ain't supposed to be doing, and you're not telling people what you're doing. Imagine trying to build a bridge while simultaneously placing obstacles right in the middle.
That ain't gonna work.
That's what many relationships be experiencing.
You're right.
People are trying to become closer while secrecy is creating separation. The more important the hidden information is, the more likely it is to influence interaction. Conversations become less genuine. Trust becomes less secure. Connection becomes more difficult. And people start relating to each other through assumptions rather than the actual understanding.
Right. So that doesn't mean every secret destroys the relationship, but it does mean that every significant secret has the potential to influence how people interact. The question isn't simply whether a secret exists. Here's the question. It's whether what secret is preventing honesty, trust, or connection. Do you believe all secrets create distance, or only secrets that directly affect other people? Relationships don't usually fall apart overnight. Often they change little by little. A conversation avoided, a truth left unsaid, a feeling never expressed. Small moments have a way of becoming major turning points. We're asking these difficult questions tonight because real growth often begins where comfort ends.
So which one comes first? The secret or the poor relationship?
That's good right there, Kim.
This may be one of the most important questions of the entire discussion, though.
That's a good one right there. Say it again.
Because which one comes first? Huh?
Say the question again. Which one comes first? What was it again? My bad.
The question is, which one comes first? The secret or the poor relationship? And the reason why I say this might be the most important question of the entire discussion, because I really want to know for y'all which one comes first. Because the secret or the unhealthy relationship. Because many people assume that secrets create bad relationships. But sometimes unhealthy relationships create secrets.
Well, y'all think about it. If someone feels judged every time they speak honestly, they may start withholding information. If you begin to feel criticized, dismissed, or punished for being vulnerable, they may begin keeping things to themselves. In these situations, secrecy becomes a response to an unhealthy environment. But here's the challenge, people. Once secrecy begins, it often makes the relationship even less healthy. The relationship becomes less transparent. Your communication gets all weak, and trust is just fragile. Eventually, the secrecy creates new problems on top of the original ones. Ooh, baby.
I don't even know. It's a cycle.
It is.
Because poor communication creates secrecy. Secrecy creates more poor communication.
Let's go.
Fear then creates the distance. Then the distance creates more fear. And then it's just a vicious cycle until someone decides to address the underlying issue.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think people keep secrets because they're afraid of the relationship? Or do you think they keep secrets that create fear over time? I'm going to ask y'all that again. Do people usually keep secrets because they're afraid of the relationship? Or do they keep the secret? Or does the secret create fear over time? So I'm just saying, every relationship requires maintenance. So just like home, relationships need regular care. Ignoring small problems doesn't make problem disappear. And sometimes honesty would be the repair tool that keeps everything standing strong.
That's a lot of information, huh, Kellz, right
Man.
there. So we're going to take one last break. Let y'all marinate on that, okay? I'm going to come back and close the conversation, this portion of the conversation of secrets in all the relationship right after these messages.
All right, so.
We bring the light higher, fire in the rhythm, heat in the sound. COC energy shaking the ground.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey.
You need some clarity. You need activation of finding your superpower.
Yep.
Just go ahead and tap in with the girl Goddessdee and Love on TikTok or Instagram at the Love Palace or the Love Palace at gmail.com. Because you know everybody has superpower. Just gotta look inside and find yours. And sometimes you might need a little help, and I'm here to do that. Okay?
Absolutely.
Tap in.
Tap in, y'all.
So we're diving into the hidden impact of secrets and asking questions that a lot of people are avoiding. So what's the psychology behind secrets? Let's talk about the psychology behind this, okay? Because most people don't keep secrets because it's true. I'm gonna say it because we have the conversations over here, right? Some people don't keep secrets because they're evil. Okay? I'm just have to keep it a buck. Many people keep secrets because they're afraid. Fear drives much of the human behavior. When I tell you, fear drives much of the human behavior in life.
And life.
Fear of rejection, of embarrassment, fear of abandonment, conflict, fear of consequences, losing respect, and fear of losing love.
The thing is when you examine most secrets, you'll often discover that the secret itself isn't the root of the issue. The root of the issue is the emotion underneath it. Someone may hide a mistake because they're afraid of judgment. Someone may hide a struggle because they're afraid to appear weak. And someone may hide their feelings because they're afraid of being hurt. The secrets become a protective strategy, is what they call it. Unfortunately, what protects us in the short term often hurts us in the long term.
Right. So, the human brain loves certainty and safety. When honesty feels risky, secrecy can feel safer. But safety built on avoidance rarely lasts forever. Eventually, the truth usually finds its way to surface. And when it does, people often realize the consequences of hiding were greater than the consequences of just being honest. What fear do you think causes people to keep the most secrets? Ask yourself that. Remember, we're asking these questions. We're going to discuss these. These are going to be
coming back on the Q&A, and we got questions.
She's ready. She's ready. Holistic Royalty said
we be coming up with these fire subjects, and I be wanting to just go over, but I don't. I got my life raft on. I got my life jacket on, so I'm going to just stay on board. But now we're getting into one of the deepest parts of tonight's conversation, right? Mm-hmm. What do secrets actually say about you? Not what the secret is, not what happened, not what you're hiding, but what does the existence of this secret reveal about you? Because most of the important things isn't the secret itself. The most important thing is the understanding of why you're even keeping it. Most people spend years focusing on secrets, never examine the fear and the pain and insecurity or the belief underneath it. But let's be honest. If we really want to understand ourselves, we have to be willing to ask the uncomfortable questions.
True.
Why am I hiding this? Why am I afraid of disappointment? Why am I afraid of what people will even think of me? And what outcome am I trying to avoid? Because sometimes the answer to those questions reveals more than the secret could ever.
Man, very good point, Kellz. Very good. So let's take a deeper look at it. Imagine someone is hiding a mistake they made years ago. So on the surface, the secret may appear to be about the mistake. But underneath that secret may actually be revealing a fear of judgment. The person may believe that if people knew the truth, that you'd be viewed differently. Mm-hmm. They fear being criticized. They fear losing respect. They fear being rejected. Excuse me. The secret isn't because the secret itself becomes a shield protecting them from those fears. But what the secret is really saying is, I'm afraid people won't accept me if they see my imperfection. That's not really a story about a mistake. That's a story about self-worth.
Well, it's okay. Because the truth of the matter is that we're hiding these secrets though. Like, and I'm saying this even about myself too. Because I spent a lot of time with secrets that I had. And once I released it, it was better. So now let's look at another example of how someone who hides their emotions from everyone around them. They never tell people when they're hurt. Know somebody like that. They never admit when they're struggling. They never ask for help. People may assume that they're strong. And then people may assume that they have everything together. People may even assume that they don't need support. But underneath that secret may be a completely different story. Perhaps they've learned early in life that vulnerability was not safe. And maybe every time they expressed their emotions, they were ignored. Maybe they were told, hey, you need to stop crying. Maybe they were told, you need to toughen up. Maybe they were made to feel weak for having feelings. Because as adults, then they continue to hide their emotions because they've learned that not showing emotions could lead to pain. The secret isn't really about their feelings. The secret is about protection. Have you ever hidden your feelings because you were afraid people wouldn't understand them?
Let's go even a little bit deeper. Some people keep secrets because they fear abandonment. They worry that if people knew the complete truth about them, they would just walk away. And maybe they experienced betrayal in the past. Maybe they were rejected by people they trusted. And they learned to believe that love only exists when they appear perfect. So they carefully manage what people see. They reveal the polished version, the successful version, the confident version, the version they believe is easier to love. But deep down, they may constantly worry that the real version of themselves isn't enough. The secret isn't revealing a lack of honesty. It's revealing a fear of abandonment.
And here's what's interesting. Many of us judge ourselves more harshly than other people do. We create stories in our minds about what would happen if people knew the truth. We convince ourselves that we lose relationships. We convince ourselves we lose respect. We convince ourselves that we lose acceptance. Yet, sometimes when the truth finally comes out, the response isn't nearly as catastrophic as we imagined. The fear was larger than the reality. The secret becomes heavier than the truth. So have you ever spent years hiding something only to discover that people accepted you once they knew the truth?
And sometimes our secrets reveal unresolved shame. Shame is different from guilt. Let me break this down. Because guilt says, I made a mistake. Shame says, I am the mistake. There's a huge difference between the two.
That's good. That's good.
People carrying shame often attach their identity to something that happened to them or something they did. As a result, they hide it because they believe it defines them. But healing begins when people separate what happened from who they are. A mistake is something you did. A difficult experience is something you went through. Neither one has to become your identity.
Man. Sometimes secrets reveal unresolved childhood wounds. A person may keep financial struggle secrets because they grew up in poverty and they feel embarrassed. A person may keep relationship struggle secrets because they grew up in a home where problems were never discussed. And a person may keep emotional pain secret because they were taught that vulnerability was a weakness. And the secret isn't always about today. Sometimes it's connected to an experience that happened decades ago.
Man. And here's the question I want everyone watching to think about tonight. If your biggest secret disappeared tomorrow, what fear would still remain? I'm going to ask several questions right here. What would it be? Fear of rejection, fear of judgment, failure, or being misunderstood? Fear of not being enough, because the fear may be the real issue that needs attention. The secret may simply be the symptom. The fear may be the root.
Now, I thought I was on fire. She coming through blowing us stuff. Okay? When we become curious about our secrets instead of simply hiding them, we learn something very valuable and important about ourselves. Our secrets are often pointed toward the areas where growth is needed. They point toward wounds that need to be healing. They're pointing toward fears that need to be confronted. They even point toward beliefs that need to really be challenged. Because sometimes the secret you've been carrying is actually teaching you something about yourself. The question is whether you're willing to listen to what it's trying to teach you. If your biggest secret was revealed, one thing about your deepest fear, what do you think that fear would be?
That's a powerful question, because self-awareness changes everything. The goal isn't necessarily to tell everyone every secret you've ever had. The goal is understanding why you're carrying it, okay? Because once you understand the reason, you gain the power to heal, grow, and make conscious decisions instead of fear-based decisions. And that may be one of the most valuable gifts, honesty can ever give us. Not just honesty with other people, but honesty with yourself. Healing doesn't begin when finding answers. Sometimes healing begins with asking better questions. The questions we avoid often connected to the growth we're seeking. And as we approach the end of tonight's conversation, this portion, let's discuss one final question that almost everyone has asked at some point. Is it ever okay to keep a secret? We're keeping y'all here for a little bit because this is some good information. This conversation wouldn't be complete without addressing an important distinction. Privacy and secrecy are not the same thing. Privacy and secrecy, same thing. Healthy relationships still require personal boundaries. Not every thought needs to be shared. Not every experience belongs to everyone. And not every detail is public information.
And privacy protects your individuality.
Yes.
Secrecy often protects information that affects others. And that's an important difference. A private journal is privacy. A hidden affair is secrecy. A personal reflection is privacy. Deception, secrecy. The question becomes whether holding information prevents informed trust and healthy decision making.
So before keeping a secret, Ask yourself a few questions. Am I protecting the boundary or am I avoiding accountability? Am I protecting someone or am I protecting myself from consequence? Would this information affect someone's decision if they knew the truth? These questions can provide a lot of clarity. Where do you personally draw the line between privacy and secrecy?
Well, I'll tell you. Tonight, we've talked about secrets in friendships, families, and romantic relationships.
Yes, we did.
We've discussed how secrets can create emotional distance, weaken trust, limit communication, divide families, contribute to generational trauma, and prevent authentic connection. But we've also learned that not every secret comes from bad intention. Many secrets begin with fear. And the question is whether that fear is helping us grow or is it keeping us stuck?
At the end of the day, every relationship thrives when people feel safe enough to be honest. The truth may create difficult conversations, may create uncomfortable moments. The truth may even create temporary conflict, but truth always creates clarity. Truth creates understanding. It creates healing and creates the possibility for genuine connection. Secrets might protect us from discomfort today, right now, but honesty often creates the freedom we're looking for tomorrow.
Mhm.
So as you leave this conversation tonight, ask yourself this: what relationship in your life will become stronger if more truth was allowed in the room? I want to thank you for joining us for the episode 64 of the Ships, y'all. But you join us tonight for the live Q&A because it's going to be a good one. Over at Holistic Royalty by Kellz. It's probably going to be around 8:45 because we went over a little bit, and it's because we wanted to give this information. So I think about 8:45.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
So bring your questions because we bring in all those.
We bring all of it.
Your experiences and your thoughts about tonight's discussion. We can't wait to continue this conversation with you.
Mm-hmm. So until next time, protect your peace, nurture your relationships,
and never
underestimate
underestimate the power of your truth.
Never underestimate the power of our truth.
The power, oh, she said of our truth. Okay. The power of truth.
The truth.
All right, y'all. I'm going to close us out now because we already kept y'all for an hour here. We want y'all to
get ready. Healing voice.
Oh, I gotta go. Y'all try to keep us. Y'all already kept us past the time. What you mean? I think y'all did this. Hey, did y'all do this? No. But we're gonna see you guys over at Holistic Royalty by Kellz house. 8:45. Okay.
Baby, come back.
So we'll see you real soon. Peace and love.
Now we lift ships up, never tear them down. Yeah, we building, not breaking. Say that. Female, you don't gotta shrink in here. Your story got weight. So bring every ship. Let it dock. Let it be seen. Let it be set free. You're safe now. Welcome home.
Georgia, 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 Georgia. Georgia.
We lift ships up, never tear them down.